Hello, everybody. And it's Sunday. It is 12 o'clock Eastern, and it's Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern. There's a good chance right now that you're at college. Your name may or may not be Dividend Dude. You could have had a few too many brewskis last night. You could be in a hazing accident. You could have been edged on to take 84 tequila shots in 16 minutes and passed out in the back of a frat house. Bad stuff. You weren't at the Cash Flow Kings live every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. But second best place to be is every week is Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern, where every week we openly and transparently share our buys, our sells, and dividends for every single week. It's like a portfolio update every week. You guys can keep track of what stocks we're buying, what we're not buying, what we're, all the money we get. Since some people in our YouTube Shorts comments like to call us not transparent, which is something that is not very cash flow friendly. But Fiscal, would you like to kick us away with some of your transactions this week?
Yep. So didn't really have a very busy week transactions wise, but what can I say? I've been adding to Amazon regularly. We had a red day with Amazon where it was below 170, so I did a double dipped and got a little bit more Amazon on that day. And then, of course, I got 57 cents from one share of Starbucks, which
Wow.
I bought because I promised to. And,
You know what you
there
could
you
do with
go.
57 cents, Fiscal?
Maybe get a hot dog at Tactical Shoe Shiner's hot dog stand.
No, that'd be the tip money you give him, of course. But what you can do with 57 cents is buy 1/4 of a Cash Flow Kings channel membership for only $2 every month. The best $2. And you could be doing a lot of things with $2, Fiscal, couldn't you?
You could. Now, you could get a membership, of course, but otherwise, you could also use that money to say, go to the strip club and get like 30 seconds worth of entertainment. This won't even get you through one song, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or you could use it to get 4 gumballs from one of those gumball machines at the mall, but they're going to be all old and stale and they're going to crack and the outer candy coating is going to cut the inside of your mouth and it's going to be terrible.
Like Tactical Shoe Shiner's wife.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Or, instead of doing that, you could become a channel member where you get priority on topics, debates, your comments responded to, access to exclusive episodes, access to call in and join the show, unlimited impersonation requests.
Wow, what a great feature!
And I recently told people on the most recent episode that if you request an Arnold Schwarzenegger line, I will oblige. I'm familiar with most of his work. Also, you get, of course, the logo, exclusive chat rooms, emotes, the special little emotes that are exclusive to channel members that we don't let anybody use. You got to be a channel member. And of course,
emotes.
Of course, there's also the ever-present merch discount. Don't sleep on that, guys.
For real. You can use that anytime your little heart desires. So are those all your transactions for the week?
Pretty light week on transactions for me, to be honest with you.
It's kind of hard to bring myself to buy anything this week. There's just nothing that was like screaming this. Hey, this is reasonable. It's sad times we're in. But thankfully, it was a pretty somewhat eventful week. To start off the week, I trimmed some of my Altria position. If you're following me on Twitter at Ryan English or the Cash Flow Kings Twitter, you guys would know basically that I have began trimming out of my Altria at a 22% gain, which I'm very happy about. Altria is a company that, look, I think it's a good business, but you got to get in at the right price. So I sold roughly, this is probably about 15% of my Altria stake. I still own some. It's, you know what? I'll take my gains here and I will happily reallocate that money into a much better business that I foresee having better total returns in the long term. as I was saying, I would put those into a business that I think has a lot better chance to compound for me. And a business that compound like none other is Visa, stock ticker V. I bought Visa at $269. It actually went up to like 277 after this, so I'm very happy. I actually timed it a little bit. I only put $85 into it, but I'm happy to add to it. It's just such a great business, and I'm fine with it. Got a whopping $1.13 in interest from Schwab. Thank you very much.
Buffoonery.
I know. Then I got a very large dividend from everybody's favorite coffee company, Starbucks, stock ticker SBUX of $18.09. That puts a wide grin on my face. Thank you to all the white women that love to buy their Starbucks every single day. I'm technically your boss in more ways than one. And lastly, I bought one share of SHG. I've just kind of made it a rule now at this point that if like I don't see an obvious price for SHG to buy throughout the week on that Friday, I will just dollar cost average and buy some. You really can't go wrong with it over a long-term time horizon, and I'm happy with it. It gives me access to a bunch of amazing businesses. Even if I don't want to directly invest in them, sometimes I don't want to buy Amazon. I was very close to, but I get Amazon, I get Google, Apple, Nvidia. You get the whole ballpark with it, you could say. And I got one share at $100.53. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. It's gonna make me a lot of money. You could say a lot of money.
You're going to be so tired of winning.
Too much winning. Thank you all, though, very much for tuning in to the weekly recap. Check us out every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Cash Flow Kings Live. Best place to be. If you haven't already, become a Cash Flow Kings channel member. It's the best investment you could possibly make.
Yes.
Follow us. Yes, and follow us over on Twitter at CashflowKingsYT. Thank you all for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe. Do dividend stocks, not drugs. And, of course, remember, cash flow is king.